He is an athlete.
He is 6'5", 290 pounds. He has a 40-inch vertical. I think we can use him in the he's also got the biggest body ever. Like, hi, this is my house that's on wheels and has a rocket booster attached to it. Right now, though, it is time for a draft. A draft where Anthony Haney and I will pick flag football teams for the non-existent 2026 Summer Olympic Games. We're doing this as if the Olympics were this summer. NFL players now allowed to play in what will actually be the 2028 Los Angeles Games. Anthony, I will give you the number one pick. Or let me ask you this. Do you want the number one pick or do you want the number two pick? I have my board in front of me on the old tablet. Do you want the number one or number two pick?
I'll give you the number one, Craig.
See, I actually feel like that's the correct strategic decision because once I'm going to take a quarterback one, but once I take one, you kind of don't have to take one.
Yep.
Should we pick quarterbacks and then do the other 9 dudes?
No.
Okay, fine. All right, that's fair, though, because that means I get my pick of quarterback and then you get the best of the rest. All right. With the first overall pick in the Hoffman Show flag football draft, the Hoffmans take Lamar Jackson.
I love that pick for you, Craig.
It just, at some point, taking the guy who's really shifty, can throw from all arm angles, is super creative, and nobody can catch when he starts to run, seems like the most obvious pick.
Yeah. I like the way you think then.
Yeah. QB2 is harder. Lamar, I think, is the correct answer at 1.
Yeah, QB2 is hard.
All right.
All right, here we go. So this is snake, right? I get 2 and 3?
No.
Oh, it's 1-1-1?
Yeah, the way that you get the next, like you can now save your quarterback for the last pick. That's enough of an advantage. We don't need to do a snake draft.
Okay. All right. Well, with my first pick, this one might surprise you. I'm going defense, Craig.
Oh.
I'm going defense, and I'm going Pat Surtain.
It's a great pick. It's a great pick. He is undoubtedly the best defensive back in the league. He quietly might be the best defensive player in the league.
Hey, look, he was Defensive Player of the Year last year.
He's insane. And in flag, to have a dude that can shut down one side of the field, that's mega. All right. Looking hard at my wide receiver board here. Hard at my wide receiver board.
You got a lot of options.
I do, and it's just trying to figure out which one is the best one. I'm going to go with the guy who I feel like has the best release package. He might have the best hands. And the one way that you try to stop him in the NFL is get physical with him, and you can't get even quite as physical. But he's not a guy who's as much... Actually, no, I'm not going with that guy. I'm going with the guy who's just the most explosive athlete, who just is a straight up, like, launch him out of a rocket. If the whole thing is we got to get the ball to the guy and let him run, then Jamar Chase is the correct answer. But the third overall
you're going
pick,
Chase.
I'm going Jamar Chase. Who's more explosive than Jamar Chase?
Tyreek Hill.
Yeah, but Tyreek Hill's never going to be on one of my teams.
Yeah, I figured you weren't going to draft him, so when you started saying the most explosive, I'm like, I know he's not talking about Tyreek Hill.
Yeah, and also, is Tyreek Hill anymore? I mean,
Yes.
I guess we're going to find out.
Yeah.
I mean, he did not look as good this year, on top of all the other stuff.
If Tua's not there, then
he's getting, like, for 28, I don't know how much of a factor he's going to be because he is getting up there in age. Tyreek Hill's been around a while. I'm not even like trying to talk about all the other stuff. Like, genuinely, Tyreek Hill as a guy who
this is year 10 for him, I think.
Yeah, like he's about to be on the wrong side of 30. Welcome to the wrong side of 30. All right, fourth overall pick. Who you got?
Oh man, you took Jamar. Dang, do I go defense again?
You could.
Actually, I'm gonna go with my gut. I'm going Travis Hunter.
I really considered going him third.
Craig, for flag football, so like I understand, like you said, like Jamar has great release package.
I mean, I was going with someone else when I was saying all that stuff. He also has all that stuff.
Yeah,
but he's just like Jamar leads the NFL. Like, Jamar almost had, I think 1,000 yards after the catch this year. It was stupid.
Yeah, he's nasty. He's nasty. I'm going Travis here just because he's just a pure athlete. There are not going to be people that press him in 5-man flag. He'll have his one-on-one opportunities, and guess what? My quarterback will be able to just throw him the ball up if need be. Go make a play, sir.
What's more valuable in flag? Pure speed, or like if I have a guy that's got like good speed but a feel for it all, can make like all the contested catches and all that stuff.
I think the latter.
Okay.
Because the field is so small. Now, if it was a way bigger field, all right, maybe.
That is a good point. All right, then my next pick, I'm going to go with the guy that I almost went with last time, Justin Jefferson.
Okay.
So
your receiving core is crazy.
Releases, hands, and a sport where we have to, everyone in the whole world knows Justin Jefferson's getting the football. He still gets the football. Kevin O'Connell's great, but some of that is Justin Jefferson. So I'm going JJ with the 5th overall pick in the draft.
Okay.
And I also trust that these dudes can play some DB too. I don't know how deep we're going to get. We're just going to go till we're out of time. So we're going to see if we get all the way to 10 on our roster here. But
yeah. Okay. With my next pick, you're probably going to hate this pick for my offense anyway. I'm going Tyreek Hill.
Okay. I mean, I don't hate it as a football player. He sucks.
Yeah. I'm going Tyreek Hill.
Wasn't on the board, but I appreciate
my team looking solid right now.
Yeah. No, I mean, look, we're going to pick at most 20 players in the NFL. We should have good teams. And you also get to cheat and not
pick my quarterback.
Pick your quarterback till the end. All right. Do I go defense or do I try to?
Your offense is loaded, man.
It is.
You got some talent over there.
I think I'm going to go one more dude on offense.
Okay.
Before I invest in my defense. And I'm going to go with the guy who came to mind when VC called. And he talked about just making dudes miss. Who's better at that than Saquon? He's also a guy who can catch, yes. He's part of the appeal of Saquon is the physicality. He's big. He's hard to tackle. But when you talk about a juke package for running backs, the dude did a reverse hurdle this year.
Well, there's that. I think when it comes to juking people in pads and flag, it's two totally different things. I personally, if I was you, would have gone with Jahmyr Gibbs. He's
the other running back that's on my board. And Jahmyr Gibbs is great. I think Saquon's ability to set people up, to get in space, he makes dudes, and I realize they're trying to tackle him, they're not trying to pull a flag, but he makes dudes literally catch air. Yeah. He jukes people clean out their shoes in the NFL, and if you're just trying to lunge at a flag, as opposed to trying to actually make contact with the dude, I feel confident that if we get Saquon in space, we can do some damage.
Okay.
And think of all the home runs he hit last year.
Yeah.
I feel good about that pick.
All right, I'm going to go offense here.
Okay.
And I'm going to go Malik Neighbors.
He was definitely on my list. He is, talk about a guy who's explosive. Holy cow.
He's nasty.
All right. I'm going to finally go DB here. I just got to pick which one.
Yeah, I'm interested to see who you go.
I've got 4 that I like.
Uh-oh. Whoever you don't go, I'm going.
Well, I could also get. There's probably 2 guys that are at the top of the list in terms of coverage guys. One of whom just got paid. One of whom is going to get paid within the next year. If it's just coverage, I'm going to go Sauce.
Okay. You can have Sauce.
Who are you taking?
I'm taking that boy Jalen.
Are you taking Ramsey?
I'm taking Jalen.
Interesting. That was not the guy that I was thinking of.
Who were you thinking then?
Well, then with the next pick, I am taking Derek Stingley.
That one's good. That is good. That one's good. That one is good. I don't know. I like my corners big, physical. In flag football, they like to throw a lot of jump balls. I think I have some athletes. Pat, Travis, Jalen. Yeah, we good.
Yeah, I mean, like I can get JJ out there on the outside for a jump ball situation. Like I feel all right with some of my receivers playing both ways. But yeah, if Sauce and Stingley as cover corners, yeah, I also feel good.
Okay. All right. I do need a red zone threat, and I'm torn. Because Kelsey he's on the back nine.
Very on the back nine.
I'm torn between all right, I'm gonna do it. Even though he did cost the Ravens a game, I'm going Mark Andrews as my red zone threat.
Okay. That's such a mistake, but that's fine.
You think I should have gone Kittle?
Nope. I'm going to tell you who you should have taken in a few picks. All right. Next up. This guy could also be a red zone threat. I'm going with a pass rusher. Because you get one.
You about to go Michael Parsons?
I'm going with Myles Garrett.
He is an athlete.
He is 6'5", 290 pounds. He has a 40-inch vertical. I think we can use him in the red. He's also got the biggest body ever. Like, hi, this is my house that's on wheels and has a rocket booster attached to it. I'm going Myles Garrett. I did think about Micah. There's also one other defensive end that's like a kind of a sleeper flag football specialty pick that I'm interested in, but I'm going to go with Myles.
All right. Well,
I think we're actually, if we go quick here, we can get to 10.
All right. Well, you're taking Myles. I'm taking Micah.
All right. You're taking Micah. My next pick, I'm going to go with another DB, and I'm going to go with the guy that I think is super flexible, and I'm between two guys, but I'm going to go with the more athletic guy, and that's Cooper DeJean.
I love that pick.
He can play nickel. He can play safety. He can play outside. Like, he showed some great ball skills with that pick in the Super Bowl. Cooper DeJean, welcome to the squad.
Okay. You're taking this one's very slept on, but I saw him down at the Pro Bowl this year. I'm taking Budda Baker.
Okay. I don't hate that.
He was nasty out there at flag, so I'm taking Budda.
Yeah, Budda's a good pick. All right, number 9, 9th round pick here. Do I do it? Or do I just go with another receiver? I could circle back. Yeah, this is easy. How am I getting him in here? With the 9th round selection, I'm taking CeeDee Lamb.
Okay, you can have him.
Like, CeeDee's my slot with JJ and Jamar outside. Are you kidding me?
You do have a nasty receiving core.
Yeah.
But, hey, look, we're not worried.
All right, 3 more picks. Let's roll.
My QB that I'll be taking, Patty Mahomes.
I think that's probably the correct answer. Jaden is the other guy that was on my board. If somehow you decided to take 2 quarterbacks and took Pat and Lamar or something. All right, my final pick is the tight end you should have taken, Brock Bowers.
Is he a red zone threat, though?
He's an everything threat.
He's nasty. Oh, and that is a great pick. That is a great pick.
All right, last pick of the draft. Who you got?
Last pick of the draft. I'm torn. I need a receiver, to be honest. I'm going to go. Actually, no, I'm going to take a running back. I'm going to take
Gibbs?
I'm going to take Gibbs.
That's a good pick. All right, the other guys that were on my board were Jaden, Jameson Williams. I thought about him with the pure speed. That was the guy I was thinking about earlier. And then I was like, wait, no, the 6 CD. The only other defensive player that I was like really tempted by that pick where I took CD, Fred Warner, best cover linebacker in the league. Put him in the middle of the defense and let's get some organization going. That could have been fun. Kenyon Mitchell, Kyle Hamilton, and then 2 other guys that are just pure freaks as pass rushers. Shamar Stewart, who just got drafted. Yep. You don't got to worry about him tackling. Just get the speed. But on that same token, Nolan Smith runs a 4.3 on the edge.
Yeah.
That would have been an interesting one. All right, that's our draft. If you're watching this on demand on YouTube and you want to leave a comment and let us know who won the draft, do that. If you're listening to us live, well then, Jerry Brewer's next from the Washington Post.
What's up, kiddos? It's your boy Clinton Yates from ESPN. It's the Hoffman Show on the Team 980. Tell your mama I said what's up.